You waddled into this fight with quite a few tricks. You struggle in vain.
Shodit ladalash, shogalozalash kadai. Nahu es litchkinashwak. Nach crucitar.
Deprived of memories and soul, what could the legendary savior possibly achieve? The Foundation worries too much. I see no savior. You are but an empty husk. Like footprints in the rain, none will remember your passing.
Endman. The Endman is awake.
The Endman is no weakling. Just adjust your breathing, and don't get up too fast. Apologies for being late. Nefarith's lackeys were more fanatical than I expected. I failed to track her down. Once again, the Bone Crusher Chief chose to leave at a key moment. Her actions gave us time to regroup, but this shouldn't be her way of doing things.
My head's hurting. Tata? What happened to Tata? What are we gonna do? Tata, are you alright? Can you still move? Nefarith is already heading towards the ether test site. We don't have time to head back and look for Yvonne. Yvonne mentioned that she worked here for a while. Professor Crow was the one in charge of the lab where she worked. Perhaps we can find experimental modules they left behind. But I don't think we could do anything with it. Even if we had the instruction manual. I hope we can find other professional repair crews or scientists in this—
While tracking down the landbreakers, I actually met a few UWST crewmates trying to survive the disaster. Don't worry, I'll know where they are.
Let's organize what we know to get a clearer picture of the situation. It'll help us decide our next move. This map is constructed using UWST blueprints. We're in the Originium power plant. Most of the old machinery would be stored here. This is the Ether test site, source of the Valley 4 disaster, and the final destination of our mission.
Nefarith's lackeys are gathering around the Ether test site. We'll be facing the main Bone Crusher force along the way.
We must find a way to fix Tata and stop Nefarith. Found anything after you went your separate way?
I learned more about the size of the Bone Crusher clan, their plans, and command structure. I also found traces of ether energy. Something does not smell right to me. Besides, I also ran into an unexpected ally trying to stop the Bone Crushers on her own. I believe you knew her, Supervisor Perlica.
Another solo operator? But I have not received any messages regarding the activities of other operators.
There's no need to check your logs. She will be waiting for us.
Endfield, do not forget your promise.
She just ran off like that. Who was that person? She's Lycia. I dealt with her before. And so did the administrator. Lycia is a partner of Endfield, but she is not one of us. She pursues her own agenda. If she showed up here, it means that... Endman, certain details about Lycia's missions are classified. Once we return to Dijon, I'll immediately assess this incident with the Founder and give you my report. There must be a reason why these landbreakers showed up here. The UWST survivors should be nearby.
This box of ice cream would melt by the time.
Who's there? You're Enfielders, right? Whew. I thought we were goners.
There's an emergency, and your help will be crucial. So we have a prototype that Professor Crow designed. We need to get it repaired.
I know where his workshop is. I'll tell you how to get there.
Thank you. And stay back if the fighting starts. Just leave the enemies to us.
The enemies won't stop coming. Time to clean them out. Hear that sound?
Enjoy your fight!
Ready to strike.
This should blast you up! Great performance! As expected of you.
Fantastic work!
You fought well. More enemies! Watch this!
This looks like Crow's workshop.
Saved at last.
We desperately need to fix this trans-ether tranquilizer automata prototype unit that Professor Crow designed. I hope you can help.
Crow. We haven't seen him for a while, but there's an auto repair platform in this room that might get your thing fixed. We can get it started if you have a qualified repair crew and the necessary materials. We must find Dean and Atis. Here's a map of the power plant for your reference. They were last seen in different areas. I'll give you a list of the required parts.
Can you really fix Tata? I mean, the prototype.
Definitely. While you go and find our missing people, I'll think of a way to get it onto the repair platform. Oh, by the way, someone managed to defeat most of the LBs, but the fight also started plenty of fires in the building. Damages to the steam pipes may have created dangerous leaks. They would block your passage through the power plant. This facility has miles of pipelines. The leaking steam would be extremely hazardous.
Pipelines. Thank you for sharing this key intel. I have an idea. Endman, security cameras of the second floor are still working. We can use them to verify pipe damages and leaks. Ulfgard, other landbreakers may still return to this position. I'll need you to stay back and protect these technicians.
Roger.
The thing you seek is over yonder.
What's going on, Endman? When the Bone Crushers destroyed the bridge, I infiltrated their clan. I know how the raiders act, so blending in wasn't difficult. The Bone Crushers know a lot about Valley 4. They split their forces into two groups. One group would capture this Originium power plant, while the other followed Nefarith and went for the Aether cell. I checked the nearby areas, especially the temporary LB camp near the elevated bridge. I found significant traces of ether energy in many LB campsites. Those...
The LBs have damaged the heat transfer systems within the power plant. The heat transfer pipes run through most areas of the Originium power plant. When the LBs busted into our place, Dean was tuning the facilities in the grinding zone, while Atus was carrying out routine checks at the cooling zone. I'm not sure if they're safe.
The leaking steam has blocked this way. Trace the damaged pipe. There should be a yellow-colored control valve nearby.
Perfectly repaired. Now we can head to the grinding zone and look for our techie.
This must be the grinding zone.
Who's there?
Don't be scared. We're here to help.
I was carrying out routine repairs when those LBs... The shouting, fighting noises went on forever. I have no idea what they were up against. They even broke the main heat manifold. I scurried out when they weren't looking.
Landbreakers fighting each other. Perhaps some of them were affected by the blight. Just like Can You Still Walk? Come, let's meet up at the workshop. Your abilities should be able to repair these valves, Endman.
Wow, that's incredible. I gotta run to the workshop, and you gotta tell me how you fix that thing after all this is over.
Vitas is the last technician we need to find for the repair crew.
Feeling heavy? That's right!
Ready to strike.
This should glass you up.
A well-deserved victory.
Vitalis. Thank you all.
You're safe. But we need your help to fix our TATA prototype.
TA. Is that the trans-ether tranquilizer automata? Sure, but fixing that thing will require an ether nullifying power module. Maybe the module is still in the old man's lab.
This place is still rather dangerous. The administrator and I will look for the repair tools and spare parts. Do you know how to get to Professor Crow's lab?
Oh, his lab. It's not easy to find, and wait. There's a narrow maintenance corridor that you can use. Leaking steam can be dangerous, though. Oh,
We took care of every LB in the power plant.
I need a breather. I'll return to the workshop shortly.
Be quiet. I'm looking for demon tracks.
Oh, I just love this thing.
Look! This must be the lab below us. Ow!
I believe this belongs to Yvonne. Only a few people could earn her
This looks like a research report on Tata. This is definitely Crow's lab, but this isn't the thing we want. We gotta find the parts for repairing Tata. Is this it? The words read, Ether Stabilizing Module. I wonder if this fits on Tata. Hope the model number is right. Phew! That should be everything to prepare for Tata's repairs. Let's head back to the workshop. Tata can't wait.
Thank you for saving our crew. We won't delay our side of the bargain. Repair work for this prototype starts now.
I don't know where Crow went. I hope he's all right. Let's get to work. All right, crew. I need more hands here.
Endman, it's obvious you're concerned about Lycia. But the only thing I can tell you right now is to trust her and have faith in me. If Lycia's prey has indeed arrived at Valley 4, various factions and powers of this world would start making their own moves. I must tread very lightly. Yes, we've known Lycia, but it was quite a while ago, Endman. Despite her immense powers, she always preferred acting alone. She seems to have a very personal obsession about something. I mentioned that Lycia has her own agenda, and it's shaped wholly by her obsession. She left her sense of justice behind. Endfield was to pick it up and carry things through, and that is the promise we've made. We must stop Nefarith. Lycia's gaze is already looking for those behind her. Tata's repair work is almost done. Let's take a look.
Wow, Tata looks great again! I was so worried back then.
Self-diagnostics complete. It's looking fine. Thank you all for your help.
Just doing our part. We can't thank you enough for saving our lives. The prototype's chassis may look rather compromised, but the core components are intact. We also saw quite a bit of internal reinforcements and welding. Whoever was in charge of the previous repair job is truly a master.
Indeed. Yvonne spent quite a bit of time on key repairs. Endman, it's time for us to keep moving. We must do whatever we can to stop Nefarith. Team, Nefarith has gone to the Ether test site with her most elite bone crushers. Be prepared, and expect hard battles ahead of us. Wolfguard, you said you recon the nearby areas. Will the UWST crew be safe here?
Almost all the remaining enemies are ahead of us. Lycia and I thoroughly cleaned up the place. They'll not harass us from the rear.
And I say it's time to wipe the gloom off our faces. Time to advance!
Administrator, look at the skies. Time is not on our side.
Those clouds are incredibly dark. The weather has grown a lot worse since we first entered the building. All right, Tata. You should be excited. You're the key to ending this crisis.
I would prefer sunnier days. Enfielders, it's time to bring back the sunshine.
My blade is cast and honed by the northern frost. I only pray that the southern...
Be quick! Feeling
This won't take long.
on-time delivery! Stick together, people!
I shall push forward.
Feel the might of this land! Your anguish! Feeling an opening! Ready for a follow-up. Try breaking that!
Beautifully done. Keep this up. A well-deserved victory.
Feeling heavy? That's right!
Don't let me run them through.
Anyone hurt? Let me know.
I wonder if my Originium arts are more dangerous than that. An opening! Ready for a follow-up.
Try breaking out of that. Beautifully done. Keep this up. A well-deserved victory.
We're almost there.
Nefarith promised us a future that you wouldn't dare to imagine. Cowards! You abandoned us, left us to our fates, but you won't stop us! Bone crushers! With me!
Shield splinter!
Run them through. Big cross.
Enjoy your fight! Time to move some fast doo-doo!
Big cross.
Ready for a follow-up.
Try breaking out of that.
Everything worked according to plan. Our
We'll be facing Nefarith soon, Endman. I don't know what her plans are, but we finally caught up to her. It's only been a short while since your awakening, Administrator. Nefarith is obviously way more powerful than the Landbreakers we knew. Perhaps she's hiding a great conspiracy. This entire thing might be a trap. Yes, you're right. Endfield once overcame tribulations far more terrible than this. Endfielders, today, we shall fight alongside our Administrator. Make your final preparations. We shall restore peace to Valley 4. The time has come to reveal the truth. Are you ready, Endman?
insight you can give me? I wonder why they're so afraid of you. Suckling. Disappointing wretches.
Tata? Tata! Nefarith and Tata, they both disappeared.
Our protosync received a notification that it's been terminated. It sacrificed itself and saved us.
I know what it did. I saw Tata's last emote. Tata wouldn't have to do this if I were stronger.
It's all right, Jen. None of this was your fault. We'll have to ask Andre and Yvonne. But it's not going to be easy telling them what happened to Tata.
I'm sorry, Perlica. I got carried away. In any case, Tata helped us win the fight, right?
Ether energy readings are falling rapidly. They should return to background levels soon enough. Yes, we have successfully averted the crisis for the time being. Something doesn't feel right.
What is it?
I'm seeing something else besides standard ether energy count. There are unusual outlier pulses with no discernible patterns. I lack the means to decipher these outliers right now. That portal Nefarith opened in the final moment is way beyond what we can achieve with Originium arts. There are just so many questions left unanswered. We should get back to the hub base ASAP and share what we found with Director Chin and our UWST allies. Comms are back online.
I'm getting a gazillion messages. How much did we miss? Are we taking the cable car? Almost thought we had to run all the way back.
The cable car was the usual mode of transport between the hub and the power plant. Now that the cable car is working again, it's a sign that peace has finally returned. Valley 4 is healing. According to Director Chin's coordinates, our objective should be over there. Look, it's over there. Thank you, Endmin. But I'm all right. Chen had it worse. She was the one who held up Nefarith.
I'm all right too. I just wish I did better. But maybe Perlica's right. We already did our best.
We should head back to base quickly. Everyone's definitely waiting for us.
You really pulled it off. Thank you so much, Enmin. Once again, you've saved Valley 4. Get some rest at the worker dorms. Andre and I will take care of the rest. Oh, Enmin and Supervisor Perlica, if you have the time, please come find me on the first floor of the control tower. Enmin, you're here.
Director Chin, the hub base looks busy again.
Of course. The worst crisis is now behind us. But there's a great deal of cleanup work that we need to sort out with our friends at the UWST. Enmin and Supervisor Perlica, I read all the reports and communication logs before you arrived. Talk to me if you have any questions or concerns.
That is also my most pressing concern. We should restore our Enderman's memories ASAP. We asked the syndicates to charge the sarcophagus, but we did not find it at the Ether test site.
Understood. Recovering the sarcophagus remains our top priority. From what we know, the sarcophagus should be safe and sound. Gilberta has sealed it away at a secure place with her Originium arts.
Sounds great. But I guess you're gonna tell us the bad news?
I checked the coordinates she gave me, and they're in the most blighted area of the Ether test site.
No, that's...
Director Chin, can you sync those coordinates with us and Fiona?
Of course.
Director Chin is right. The location marked by those coordinates is extremely blighted.
But we lost Tata. I don't think we can deal with the blight.
Tata? Are we talking about the prototype?
Yeah. Tata's the nickname we gave it.
Tata fired its pulse at the crucial moment, but it then disappeared along with the ether cell. We need to talk to Andre and Ivan to gather actual operational data of the prototype. They need to be informed of this outcome as well. The feasibility of building another prototype must be discussed. An effective blight neutralization device is essential if we wish to recover the sarcophagus.
All right. I now have a good idea about our situation. When the rupture rift dissipated, I tried calling Yvonne, but she didn't respond. And Andre's busy drawing up regional rebuilding plans for the UWST. I don't think they're free to take on other tasks right now. Enmin, Supervisor Perlica, you should get some rest. I'll tell Andre and Yvonne of our pressing concern. We'll talk about building another prototype or other blight countermeasures when they're less occupied.
Fine. I guess we don't have a better solution. Perhaps we should rest, Endman, and wait for Director Chin to contact us. Endman. I found a decent place, right? No. I'm feeling better. We overcame a major crisis. Our actions protected everyone in Valley 4. When I stand here and gaze upon the hub base as well as the power plant on the horizon, I can't help but feel a little emotional thinking about that battle we fought. Now, to be honest with you, I'm actually a little disappointed. If it weren't for Tata, victory would not be ours, and we still have yet to secure the sarcophagus. But I will no longer lose heart, or let the fear of defeat overtake me. Having fought this battle alongside you and with the help of our friends, I finally learned my lesson. I was being immature when I forced myself to tackle the problem alone. True leaders cannot rely solely on themselves to guide their people through hardship. They must learn to trust. Thank you, Endman. There are a lot of things I must learn from you. Our journey has just begun. We may face numerous difficulties and challenges. Endman, this peace might not last. But for now, let's just gaze upon this vast land and envision a brighter future for all of us.